2008.
Yeah, so
something like
16,
that.
half his life.
2008, yeah. So half his life, man. He's been here and he's made a lot of friends, and he has guys like Hungrybox putting his merch on his stream, and all these cool things has happened to MightyMan. But MightyMan knows that he is not the only high school Steve out there that has good games, and knowing that he's got to play a Kazuya, any Kazuya that you play is always scary.
That's true. I mean, Kazuya is definitely one of the more explosive characters in this game. Being able to really stay grounded and have that combo potential, access to electric dodge during this, and the potential to zero to death. But also, Minecraft Steve, also a character who has access to zero to death.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot that Minecraft Steve can do. One of my favorites is trapping your opponent away to not be able to recover the ledge. So those characters that have a longer up B that they can drop farther deeper down on the stages. With the Steve, you kind of don't want to do that because you're going to end up getting blocked unless you can get back and angle at the stage and grab ledge. But I've seen it happen a lot, and the spike on the side of the stage from MightyMan.
Yeah, Sh0ryu had a good idea there by using the neutral B, like the laser, to try and stall out into the air just a little bit to delay the recovery in case MightyMan wants to drop an anvil off the ledge. Edge guard. However, MightyMan with the read going off, getting the spike, huge damage from MightyMan, but sitting at 100%, we're gonna see like a really big access. Unfortunately, side B does not ground MightyMan for Sh0ryu.
Yeah. Okay, here we go again. Spike time. Nope, not there, but the up B from Sh0ryu causing some damage. MightyMan there building the houses, right? What Steve should be doing under platforms is building the houses. To be honest with you, you want to know where I learned that from? MightyMan had a session with Charles. And yeah, so Charles taught him how to build houses when he plays Steve, which is great. Shout out to Charles. And stock taken there by Sh0ryu.
Yeah, Sh0ryu was able to pick up the stock there. Okay, here we go. Hitting the command, hitting another one. Here we go. Trying to get these electric boom dodges, trying to get the sweet spot so that we can see maybe a nair to whip MightyMan into a bad position. And now we have that power up on Sh0ryu, looking for this grab, this cinematic grab, but MightyMan's going to do his best effort to try and keep him away.
Oh, he gets it! And he grabs it. Not the kill just yet. Getting backstage, nice fair there by MightyMan. Spacing himself out, building the wall. You're going to find that Steve's always build walls. That is the character itself, and the ricochet from the cart, the minecart, ends up taking Sh0ryu's second stock here. MightyMan up a stock, but that's not so easy to say when you're playing against a Kazuya.
Yeah, whenever there's something like that lingers out with its hitbox, like the minecart or, for instance, Diddy's banana, you always have to keep it in mind, like the position of that item.
Oh, and no bad DI there. I think if it had been possible better DI, would have been able to not lose that stock. But MightyMan's up 83% at the moment.
Not only is he up 83%, but he also created the diamond equipment.
There you go.
Of course, he's going to have the biggest hits, so he's going to have just the best stats when it comes to the items for Minecraft Steve.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. Underneath the platform here, spacing each other out, stage. Some distance between each other on the stage, so you're going to see the projectiles come out from Kazuya. See what the recovery is. MightyMan builds a wall, and he's sitting there mining. Surprised he didn't build something funny there. Sometimes he does, but we'll see what happens. So playing the waiting game is Kazuya. Sh0ryu wants MightyMan to approach him because he's in...
Yep, he's in his powered up state, and that's kind of the scary part for MightyMan is that yes, he is like kind of getting chipped down. He does have access to being able to mine with that Sh0ryu's game allowing him. But okay,
and MightyMan
clean up the game.
Takes game one. Game one is in the books.
So what I was going to say is MightyMan needs to be a little bit careful because as we saw at the end of that game, he was already at 51%. If Sh0ryu was like slowly chipping away at MightyMan and he is able to get that command grab, like that could be lights out,
man. Especially if there's like a third platform that comes in on the top, and
and we're on Smash.
Yeah,
that platform extension does exist.
It does exist, yeah. So then You get to 74, 75%, you know, with the command grab and a top platform, you're going to die.
He starts looking a little grabby.
Yeah.
Starts looking a little bit like GK.
That's right. That's right.
Trying to put his hands on you.
Yep. And Sh0ryu, again, I said these guys are from Cyprus. Sh0ryu is actually a senior. He will not be returning next year to Cyprus, which is kind of sad because this was Cyprus's first year of having CIF. So in the fall playoffs, Cyprus went undefeated, and they won the fall bracket. But you know, I would love to see Patrick come back next year for Cyprus, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what Cyprus pulls out. Nice command, not command grab. Anyways, now we're spreading each other out here. MightyMan with the short hop fair game, try to set up some type of repetitive. What is it, the tilt combo?
Yeah, trying to get those F-tilt combos, which I think only him and Mega Man have access to that kind of tilt where, you know, you're able to constantly move forward while coming out of hitbox.
We actually have one Mega Man here in the tournament today.
Shout out to Mega Man.
Yeah, Midnight Toast. He plays Mega Man.
There's a character that, you know.
Smash 4 is a little obviously better than Ult, but you know, a lot of our characters got nerfed, you know, badly in this game. The worst one for me is Inkling. I really wish they would have not nerfed her so bad.
The fallen hero of Inkling. Like everyone, that character came out, everyone's like, he's so good.
Yep.
It needs the nerf. Nerf this character. Like,
yep. And then they do, and then the character's not really viable anymore. Like,
yeah, rip that Inkling.
You only have guys that play Inkling that are super dedicated just because they love the character. But realistically, I don't think Inkling's winning a major.
No kid, no squid.
Nope. So it was very cool to see an Incineroar win a major, which was nice. I'm not an Incineroar, a Rob player winning. Oh gosh, what's his name?
Yes, I know.
Zomba.
Zomba.
Yeah, Zomba. So that was really cool because it's, you know, your typical Joker. Byleth, Sephiroth, maybe?
I'd say Cloud. Steve.
Well, mostly I was talking about MPLeo, but now you have Cloud and Cloud and Aegis, because what's his name? Spargo plays those characters.
Yeah.
And then Tweak, you have your Sephiroth, Diddy Kong. You see what happens here on the recover the ledge. Nothing there. He didn't plant any TNT. Nothing. Oh, but that should kill.
Yeah, MightyMan has such a big lead in here in game 2. He can pretty much
restock.
Yeah, restock for MightyMan going up 2-0. He's coming from loser side. That's something to note.
Yeah, he is in loser side. Sh0ryu is in winner side. So if MightyMan wins this next game, it's going to push it to a bracket reset. And then we will see a last final 5 games possible.
See like true grand final.
Yep. So Sh0ryu, I see you in the chat. Are you not showing up to today, man? Because, well, actually, that would be yes, because the high school, middle school, college bracket has already started. Yeah, Sh0ryu is actually the #1 high school Bowser. And he comes here and he plays for Mayfair. Well, his last game was last week, but he did play for Mayfair. He was a 3-year guy, all 5 season guy. In regular season, he was 50-0. Regular season. So
that's a record.
That's a great record, yeah. And then in playoffs, we're not so hot.
Well, I mean, playoffs technically is usually a different beast.
Yeah, but it's definitely a different beast to deal with because you get into the playoffs and because it's a three-man team on each side. You know, a lot more of these schools they have 2 solid players.
Right.
You know, and that third player is kind of like the wonky player, like, okay, like he's a Wi-Fi kid or like he's just still learning. But a lot of the high school schools now show 2 out of the 3 players being better than decent. Which, you know, it helps. And again, the reason why the good teams lose is they're either making bad lineup decisions or don't know the matchups, and we lose. But you know, that's how competition goes.
Yep.
We're just gonna see what's happening here with Sh0ryu and MightyMan.
Well, Sh0ryu had an explosive start. He's pushing MightyMan all the way to the left side of the stage, getting him off stage for a little bit, pulling back while MightyMan committed to an up smash, which, if you know, Minecraft Steve's up smash does take a little bit of time, so Sh0ryu actually had time to wind up and forward smash and quickly take a first stock.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You see him up a full stock at the point.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the up smash for Steve because it sits out so long, and I always get caught in it because I'm like, all right, he pulled it out, and it's kind of like 3 seconds or something that it sits out. It sits out for quite some time.
Yeah, I think it is out for like the full 60 frames.
Yeah,
it lingers for sure.
Yeah,
but the downside is if you're stuck in that animation, you don't hit your opponent.
Exactly.
Guess what? They get to pick whatever they want. It is dealer's choice at that point.
Yep. It sure is. All right, grab back throw here from MightyMan. He's going to see what the landing option is for Sh0ryu. Nothing there. Misses there. He's got the card. He's going to get the spike. No, but let's see how Kazuya responds. Great job with the shield back from the recovery of Sh0ryu. See what the landing option is. Grab back. You should back throw. Nothing there.
Yeah, but he did get rid of the power up, which is a very, very important indication for MightyMan.
Oh, coming off stage with the minecart and eliminating first stock. That was great option there by MightyMan.
Now with Sh0ryu back on 0%, he loses access to his rage. He loses access to really that. I mean, he already lost the power up at that point.
Yep.
So that's gonna leave MightyMan in a little bit better position because now he doesn't have access to that kill power. Okay, Sh0ryu trying to set up, but a quick up B from MightyMan. Oh, we see the electric wind goddess. Oh, that was a reset. Saw a jab reset from Sh0ryu, but unfortunately put him down for a better, just like something capitalizing a little bit more. But you know what? He did get the neutral B. That's better than nothing.
Yep. I have earned it.
Ooh, I have the minecart almost taking the stock again with that ricochet off the wall. And another anvil.
Good? Okay.
Another anvil to clean up the stock. MightyMan is definitely playing a lot smarter than he was in the first I would say 30 seconds of the game.
So there's the up tilt game. Does a lot of damage, man. If they get caught in the that up tilt combo, you guess 40, 45, 50%, 45% right off the bat.
40 to 50%, putting your opponent off stage or in a juggle situation, like that's just, you're just resetting your advantage.
Right. All right, nice back air there by MightyMan. Let's see what happens here. He's going to build to avoid the laser eye.
Bring to the right side of the stage.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here. He's going to ricochet. I like that MightyMan has learned how to ricochet the minecart. Not a lot of players utilize that in any time that I see.
Yeah, we actually saw it catch Sh0ryu off guard a little bit earlier, but there's the up smash.
And MightyMan takes it 3-0.
That's it. That's
so we have a bracket reset. Bracket reset, man.
Yep.
So
Alex coming in strong.
I'm very proud of him, man. I'm very proud of him. He definitely, again, a lot of you guys have seen him from little boy. But man, like he's a leader at his school. He's teaching other kids. You know, he's definitely a feared fighter in high school. So yeah, that's really cool to be able to be a dad and say, yeah, my kid might not play football, that's okay. But he's like one of the most feared fighters in digital sports, and he's a goated caster. You know, he's S-tier caster when it comes to his age group and all the things that he's done over time. But yeah, dude, he's a happy boy. We get 4.0 and above GPA. So, you know, things are doing good. All my kids, both my kids are doing really well in school. You know, it's an exciting road. I can't wait to see what happens in a couple years. And see where college he actually goes to. So.
Oh yeah, big step. That's gonna be a huge step for sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I would like to say Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
I would love it.
Really?
So they're actually, I know Kia, which is one of the Smash players from the UCI scholarship days.
Okay.
He is actually the head coach at Pepperdine now.
Okay.
So they know each other. And
Pepperdine. Remind me, that is a Air Force.
no, Pepperdine is like a.
Is that the private school? Like
It's up north, dude. It's by the not up north. It's a beachy beach school, party school.
Oh,
Party school. But there's a lot of positives with the content that they have there. But I think it would be a great experience for him to go to that because the only other option really that he wants is UCI. But we've been to UCI 1,000 times. You know, I'd love to have him go there, but like it's super expensive. I mean, they're both expensive, but like I'm like, dude, you already know UCI. All your friends go to UCI. That's great. Why don't you go somewhere else?
Yeah.
And start off fresh, and you know, but it's all gonna be up to him and what he wants to do. So, but I know Pepperdine's looking at him. UCI has always had their eye on him. They have known him since he was a baby. That's cool. It's really cool. All right, so let's get back into the match here. Sh0ryu up one stock. Just take the stock now. See what MightyMan can do to come back.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy we saw Sh0ryu take that stock because we've been seeing him get some electric wing got this, but not really able to capitalize it. But for that time, he was able to actually do the dash up B before the kill confirm. So that is like a staple in the Kazuya kit of kill confirms.
The Kazuya moveset.
Yeah. So see him pull it off, like, all right, you know, Sh0ryu's got it. He's got the confirm.
MightyMan's up here building. That's a. Was that Diamond? No.
I believe that was a Diamond.
It was a Diamond, yeah. So now Diamond is the most destructive, not destructive, powerful resource that Minecraft Seed has.
Yep.
But that could take him to 56% night back air.
Yeah, at that point, like, Kazuya's not looking for a kill.
Yep.
I mean, maybe you can get it with, like, the suicide, but it's also Minecraft Steve. I wouldn't really risk it. Just take the easy damage. Up tilt.
It's there, yep. Yep. So, what a fun fact that I know about Sh0ryu is that he plays fighting games. Tekken is a game that he plays in addition to Smash, so he understands the movesets of the character. Oh man, wow. That would have been cool if he would have been able to get up, because then MightyMan would have been in a nice spot at 35% going into the final stop.
Yeah, MightyMan finally switching positions with Sh0ryu. Sh0ryu fighting to get back on the ledge, hopping to okay, directional air dodge back to the corner. Now having
with the bad DIs. Okay, 48%. I always tell my guys, if you go in the last stock under 50%, you got a good shot. You definitely got a good shot. You're definitely not in a position where you need to really pressure too hard because you're under 50%.
Yeah, usually that 40-50% is just one conversion. It's one good combo, and you're back even.
Exactly. And let's see what he does here. You're running away from the Kazuya.
Gets the up B. Not at a percent where that's going to be a threat to win the game.
Unless you're at ledge.
Swinging for it though.
Maybe ledge. Maybe ledge kill 89. I don't know if that's possible, but let's see what. Okay, MightyMan's spacing himself out. Great job there by Sh0ryu. Nice grab. Should be back throw. And now see what the landing options are going to be. He grabs ledge and got normal kid up here.
He's got the rage on deck though. Glowing red. If he does get his hand, or he gets his hands on MightyMan, which he's fishing for.
And it didn't save him. Great job. So MightyMan on a 4-0 run right now.
That's right.
Against his teammate from Cyprus and Sh0ryu, man. Great job. I love the whole ricochet aspect of Minecraft Steve being able to build a block, grab, throw off the block. It gives your opponent to there's an ability to protect some of that. But
yes,
it's pretty hard.
One, it is difficult, and two, it also, if you do take it puts you in a position where you can get F smashed
or grabbed. Yeah, just what happened there.
Like,
yeah, so
it's really bad gamble for the player getting thrown. Even in that position, though, we saw like the F smash land from MightyMan. And Sh0ryu, that was unattackable. Like there was nothing you can do.
Yeah, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Yeah, man. Kazuya. A lot of people complain about these two characters in all parts of the land, anywhere in North North America, whatnot, they just cry about, ban Steve, ban Steve. I really think it's sad when communities want to ban characters because they solely think about it's the character. It is not the character.
I mean, can we talk about Brawl Meta Knight for a moment?
Oh, I know, really, that's a character, but that's the character. But in Ultimate, like, there's no two Steves that play the same.
You know what? You do have a point there.
No, there's
a lot of common routes, but the positioning of the Steve and their defensive play styles usually are a different arc.
And again, when I tell my students and my players, don't worry about the character. You need to study the actual player. That player gives out habits. That player, you can get under his skin and change the mentality of his gameplay. Like, there's so many things you can do that you affect the player, which would affect the character, versus the other way around, where the character is so, we'll say, OP or easily masher to perform moves, when that's not all it takes to win set. Take any of the PR players that are, or PGR players, we'll say, like Larry, CDK, when they're in pools or, opening pools in majors, they don't play the same way as they play in top 16. They just want to get out of pool, so they play cheesy, they run away from you, they make you make all the mistakes, and you're the one that's going home scratching your head like, why did I not even take a stock from Larry?
I actually have a funny story about that. So, there's a Pikachu player by the name of Isam.
I know, yeah.
Who, during the beginning of Smash 4, whenever he was on very like, oh my god, this guy is pushing buttons, he's all over the screen, love watching this guy. But during pools, playing against like an unknown player, he'd camp you. He'd Thunder Jolt for a whole 60 seconds if he had to.
Yep.
Just because, you know what? He doesn't have to play flashy right now. He doesn't have to respect you because he does not believe his skill gap is currently there.
Yeah, they're playing to win. There's money on the line. There's lots of money on the line. They paid in to get. They're playing to win. And these young cats that don't understand that, they come in and they start being super aggressive the entire gameplay.
Trying to do the Wi-Fi combo.
Exactly. And that's that's the difference between these pro players, the guys that are making PGR, and the guys that are still struggling trying to get to a local PR list. It's your gameplay. It's how you play. Especially at majors, when you have to make it out of pools. So you want to play as cheesy as possible, I guess.
There's no shame in playing cheesy.
Nope. Because again, like, you're playing to win, and guys like Mewtwo King, back in the Melee days, you would camp people out, run away from you. Like, you can't these guys a lot. If you watch the metagame,
did you know that the timer was because of Mewtwo?
I did not know that.
Because
he ran from everybody.
Before there was a timer. Okay.
That's a 5-0 run for MightyMan, man.
5-0 MightyMan.
5-0. But yeah, let's talk about these guys.
So back in Melee, when there was no timer that was being used, there was a set where Mewtwo King was behind, and he started ledge camping. Like, he was down and shocked. So, like, the other guy's like, what are you doing? Like, you have to approach me. It's like, there's no rule that says I have to do that.
Because he's so technical with the game itself and rule sets that he studies everything, and he's the type of guy that says the rule set doesn't say that.
Yeah, there's no rule that says I have to approach you. Like, even if I'm down 2-star, like, I can ledge camp you until you approach me.
That's crazy, man. So I do show the metagame documentary in my middle. Oh yeah, in my high school, the intro class. The intro class gets to watch the metagame, and we talk about the
Melee documentary.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we talk about the community, and we talk about how close it was. I mean, to be honest with you, in Southern California, there is so much local development around this area, and it's kind of interesting that now I'm here at Major, it's continuing. So if we go back to Melee, one of the 5 gods is Mango.
Yeah.
And Mango is from Norwalk, which is like 6 minutes down the street.
Yep.
Okay? Then that's Melee. Then you have all the backyard tournaments with like Brawl or whatnot, and as that came into play after 64, No, 64 then Melee. No, after Melee then Brawl, and then out of Liquid High School pops out 2GG. So then that's Lakewood High School and Norwalk are literally 6 minutes away from each other because we're in Lakewood right now. Now we push forward to Ultimate at the Scholastic level and now Game Crossing. And the Wiz are now in all the few miles of each other. All the evolutions of the past, well, we'll say the past 4 editions of the game, versions of the game. But that's really interesting because no other region is like that. No other region is like that. If it is a region that has players, it's because it was a community build, but it wasn't like it evolved like us. It's kind of like the same guys or the same area, but for what's happened in SoCal, from backyard, coaching days, center of the universe, Shelter 14, and even farther than that, the individuals, like I said, the Five Gods in Norwalk, you have Lakewood coming in and running 2GG running, what was it? You guys start Brawl, right? 2GG, they didn't do Melee, did they?
Yes.
Oh, they did.
It was Melee, and then they.
Not Melee. Melee is tough, dude, because you have so much equipment that you have to log around. That's the one thing for me that I don't really do Melee too much.
But it was stopped because people had to focus on school.
Yeah.
Focus on school. And then by that point, Brawl was like pretty much over. And then Smash 4 came, and it's like, all right,
yeah,
the band back together.
Yep. And then Smash 4 saw some of the best tournaments in my life that I've been in this industry and in this community. I mean, there's nothing that can beat the Sagas. There's nothing that can beat the. And the he's not gonna make it. Oh, he did make it back. There's nothing that can.
Steve.
The 2GGC Championship Series sagas. My first saga was the EE saga. That was in Gardena, and that was my first experience of the 2GG event, which changed my life. And then you've got the Civil War event, which no one's ever been able to duplicate or come in with a better event than 2GG did with Civil War. Unfortunately, we had the dark days of Smash 4, which we don't really like to talk about. Yeah, right after. We don't like to talk about that too much, but 2021, right? Or 2021 or 20, something like that. 20. It was December that time when everyone decided to spread the dirty laundry, and it was bad. But we're now a different community, I would say. Ultimate is different than Smash 4. You're getting a lot of new talent, and it's really kind of sad to see that some of the players that we grew up with are no longer doing this. And it'd be nice if it's Scholastics now that they ever came back. So the one loss I really took hard was Matt Elgin. Elgin. I really enjoyed him. But let's get back into the commentary. We're at 3 stocks to 2. MightyMan has on a 5-0 run on the games here.
Yep, and takes the minecart to clean up the stock, bring it to an even 2 stocks apiece here in Game 3. Great grab into a back air from Sh0ryu, putting out the damage.
And they play every day, man. So it's like playing your brother at Smash every single day.
It is pretty interesting to see, because there is a different type of dynamic for that kind of match, like where you playing against somebody who's like, let's say this is just a Steve versus Kazuya match, compared to like a Steve versus Kazuya that play very often.
Right.
You have knowledge of those habits already. For example, like whenever MightyMan gets into a tech position on a platform, he usually
Yeah.
And Sh0ryu has a read on it. He almost turns around before MightyMan even rolls. And that wouldn't normally happen if it was just like
if 2 people playing, and didn't you know your friend or your teammate's habit, you want to expose them for sure. But this is always going to be a great matchup between both of these two. Don't let the score fool you, because I think in high school Sh0ryu is probably one of the top. He is one of the top Kazuyas in high school. So and again, like, it's a difference between we'll just say, like, I'm just gonna give a random school. We'll just say not Norwalk. We'll just say losing your high school in Hawthorne. They have kids that play the game, but don't play it with the offline availability because they either don't know about the offlines or they're not allowed to go to the offlines. But the guys that come to these events or practice with all my guys or MightyMan, they learn about offlines, then they start playing offlines. They get a hell of a lot better, and they start to understand that mental stamina that Smash needs to play in an offline.
Yeah, this game does require a lot of stamina. I mean, I would say, like, fighting games in general require a lot of stamina, but Smash is significantly longer than traditional fighting. We would normally have like a 99-second timer.
Right.
You know, we have what?
It's 8 minutes, something, 7 or 8 minutes, depending on where you whose rule set it is.
And so that means you have to stay focused for a full, like, let's say average game like 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 6 minutes.
Engaged.
Yeah.
You have to stay focused
one game
for 5 minutes, and that's one game. And then heaven forbid it's a 3. He goes to game 3 or game 5.
Game 5.
Then you just multiply it.
Yep.
And that's one set.
Yeah, MightyMan, I think it was age 11. Him and Jigsaw, they ended up in grand finals twice, and both grand finals lasted over an hour each time.
Yeah, so imagine having to stay focused.
As an 11-year-old or a 13-year-old, because I think Jigsaw was 13 at the time or 12. But at that young of an age, young of an age, you know, you're teaching them how to control their mental. And that's a great skill as an adult, is to keep your mental sound. Oh, and the trade-off. Oh! The trade-off. And Sh0ryu. And look at MightyMan. Like, what happened? Look at Sh0ryu. He's like, that shouldn't have happened. Wow. Great job.
Okay.
So now we got a game 4.
Game 4.
So, man, I wish you could see some of the crowd that we have, some in here. Later on, when we get to Grand, there'll probably be a lot more people in this. But we have stadium seating in this joint, man. So it's wonderful. And then shout out to Viral BMX on the production aspect, along with David Sedano and Rocket. Those are our guys that are running the stream today. Oh, what's up, dude? Go back there. After I get off this set, I'll go back there with you. But check in with Mark. Check in with Mark to see how many Mario Kart guys are here. We have Mario Kart tournament organizers showing up to for his 4 o'clock tournament. Man, I thought this day was going to be like a zombie day, like where at the end of the day I was going to just be super pooped. But actually, it's been run pretty well here.
Nice.
Between the 2 tournaments, we've had, I believe, about 60-something players between 2 tournaments.
Yeah, I think I saw there was about...
Or maybe more, because I think it was almost 40 in this one, and then there was 25 or 24 in the last one. So that's like...
Yeah, I think I saw about like 70, or almost 70 unique registers.
Total, yeah, attendees. So we do well. This is our first time extending the tournaments throughout the day. Mm-hmm. Normally we were running like, trying to force stuff in the morning, but I figure, you know what? It's just better to be here all day long and then give things the time and then get people like, if I can't make it to the 10 a.m., I can make it to the 2 p.m. And even though I got to play college kids, at least I'm going to get to play today. Because there are no other tournaments that are normal locals around here today. We are the only tournament that is a normal local. There is a tournament about 3 or 4 minutes away from here that they're partnering with an arcade that we normally partner with. We would have ran that event, but we have this today.
Right.
So they're about 3 minutes away, 4 minutes away, and they actually start at 4 o'clock. But I don't think they're going to get a lot of people that come from here go there. But
because they're here. That makes sense,
we're still in first couple rounds. They still have res, bracket. But it's just literally right around the corner. And that's the only thing but they're normally not here. They do their events in like San Gabriel or something like that.
Man, oh my God. Can we talk about this match for a second? This is going kind of nuts. Sh0ryu is popping off here in game 4.
Oh shoot, we're gonna see the 3-stock return. They should both do 10 push-ups for that. You know, we do have that. And the funny thing is that the 10 push-up GC rule for 3-stocking has gone into the CIF platform, and now schools are now.
If you get 3-stocked, you have to do 10 push-ups.
You have to do 10 push-ups. Yeah, if you do 3-stock. So Sh0ryu should have did 10. But if Mighty Man gets 3 stocks, he normally does his 10. But that is a rule, but we have different variations of the rule now being applied at other high schools. This has been pretty dope, dude.
That's pretty cool.
The original name of the rule is a GC 3-stock rule, which is 10 push-ups or 10 sit-ups, depending on how weak you are. And then there's a saying that goes behind it. If you suck at this game, at least you'll be buff.
Yeah, at least you'll get fit.
Yeah, you'll definitely have a chest, and there's a nice little spike there. But Mighty Man's still pretty far down, full stock, one more punch, and it should be it.
Pretty sure that was an up B.
Nope, that man grab and should kill.
Yes, there will, and we're going to a game 5.
Game 5, man.
Game 5, grand final reset.
So it's anyone's game. Whoever wins this one's gonna win the choice of a elite trainer box, which I would probably take this over, obviously over the 2 Pokemon deals, and then all the other prizes are for the second. Yeah. So
this is for the winner of this bracket will get Pokemon cards.
Correct.
And the winner of the collegiate, high school, middle school bracket will get a
brand new
game.
Brand new games, yeah. Brand new games. Not bad for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's $10, but you got to really think about it. Like, you're paying $5 to get into the game. So for $5 to be able to pull out a $60
I mean,
game
$5 for bracket alone is already value.
It's not even heard of anymore, man. Nobody does $5 brackets because everyone has a venue cost they gotta pay.
Bills gotta be paid.
Yep.
Bills gotta be paid.
So it's nice to be able to partner with the school. Game Crossing, we partner with the esports club here, and we help them fundraise. So this is a fundraiser for them. And we just help them with setups and the production aspect, and it works out. But
very cool reality that you are living with.
Kind of funny, man. I have people that tell me, like, dude, there he is. He drew the D on. He built the D on stage. I'm just waiting for someone to build the F on stage. But anyways, yeah, man. Like they say, like, you pretty much created your own job. Like, this wasn't here.
It didn't exist.
And then esports was a thing, and someone decided to put a educational aspect behind it, and I was already doing it in pizza places. So, like, but again, much credit and much respect to the people that exposed it. That if it wasn't for 2GG, there would never be a GC. I would never be a Wiz. There would never be a platform this far into almost 8 years now. So
very cool.
What you guys did changed lives, man, and there's proof. So okay, Anvil, let's see what the landing option is. Nothing here is going to build. The kick to the stone takes it away. Oh, my brain, I haven't eaten. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, Sh0ryu kind of looks like he's not. So when Sh0ryu was in this position before, he was opting to go for a long laser, keep away at the block, try and put some kick damage onto the Mighty Man. But right now, you can really just see him looking for that grab, that enhanced grab, just to bring Mighty Man up to a quick percent. Yep. And then possibly at that point look for Epic Wing Garpus, and then into an up B or some other type of close position.
Yep.
You can see him like really taking his time. That's good. Most players will like get impatient and then they will rush it. And right now, Mighty Man has actually these platforms. Without these platforms and this final destination transition, this is the opportunity that Sh0ryu needs to take. And as you can see, while he's not going and approaching,
and he gets it. He gets it.
Yep. Goodbye, Mighty Man.
And that takes Mighty Man's first stock, even though Mighty Man was in advantage the whole time.
Yeah, and I mean, that's that patience that comes into play, because you saw Sh0ryu, like, he wasn't approaching. He was waiting for his prime opportune moment during this final, that flat stage transition, and that was going to be the opportunity he needed to get that grab.
Right, and now, yeah, here we go with Sh0ryu, man, coming back. Mighty Man is in. We'll see what happens here. Not quite enough to get the kill, but he's got to put Sh0ryu in a position where he's got to get the stock now.
He does need to take the stock now, because Sh0ryu does have access to full rage at the moment. So one God Fist into a B probably. Oh yeah, you see him fishing for it too.
And then Mighty Man with the anvil, man, takes the stock and ties it up. But 83%.
That's such a dangerous position to be. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you want to be close quarters with Steve, but when you have all those blocks surrounding you, you're just asking to get wall bound.
Yep.
Like, just please combo me to infinity.
So MightyMan with the cards with the ledge get up here is. Let's roll. Let's see what the landing option, not there. Back down to stage. Little spacing here. MightyMan builds. Of course, you're going to see the Steve build. And let's see what the pressure looks like right now. Of course, got too close.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the block there to save him. Stopping like all the launch.
All right, and we're moving to no platform, so advantage Kazi, I would say. Again, there's the command grab. Back to stage here. MightyMan grabs ledge. See what the option is. Just regular get up, but nothing contesting there by Sh0ryu.
Yeah, we've actually seen like a bit of a role reversal between these two players because where usually we would see MightyMan like setting up the walls, taking his opportunity to mine, having Sh0ryu have a approach from the ground and then throwing out a grab, which is normally landed. Now we're seeing Sh0ryu like be the one to force MightyMan to be the aggressor.
That's right. Okay, then force smash not there. Recovery back to stage. Nice roll there by Sh0ryu. Come in. Spot dodge not there. See what happens. They're really just trying to find an angle in. Misses with the up B, and then the back air takes the stock.
Okay, opting for diamonds once more. Could be the last diamond for MightyMan. He is on his last stock of the grand final set.
See what he can do here. Grab. Oh, nothing there. And MightyMan coming back with the minecart. Again, another minecart, but shaken off there by Sh0ryu. Gonna let him build. Nice shield there to keep the beam away. Let's see what happens. Nothing there. Trying to get Sh0ryu to fall into the play. Not there.
We see the nerfs really coming in for both players. Sh0ryu sitting back with a full stock lead, but also having access. Yep, getting the grab. That's gonna be it. Sh0ryu
Wow.
with the reverse 3-0
MightyMan.
grand final.
Yeah, man. And MightyMan made a 5-0 run, and then Sh0ryu's like, no, not the last one. I'm going to take it, buddy. I'm going to take these last three. We're good to go. Great job by both players, and Sh0ryu wins the grand prize, and then we'll distribute out. We're going to get new cashers in here. I believe you're going to get MightyMan along with Z-Fly, and we'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes.